We've got another Strollin with Sami, and this time I have with me special teams coordinator and coach of the tight ends, Blackmon. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good, and I heard that you like to drink some coffee and talk some ball, so you want to head into Dunkin' and get some coffee?
Let's do it.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, we got our coffee.
Yep.
You ready to talk some ball? We won't talk too much ball. We'll talk a little bit more about who you are as a person.
Let's do it.
Why don't you tell me first about your family?
Yeah, my wife was my high school sweetheart. We've been together for 30 years now, married for 24. I have 3 children. One is I guess he's a junior at Troy, plays offensive line. I have a son that's a redshirt freshman at Samford University in Birmingham, plays quarterback. And then I have a 17-year-old daughter who's daddy's girl. She'll be moving down here and at the end of the school year, so we're excited about getting her here too.
That's awesome that you have two. You got some good genes, some athletic genes in the family.
Pretty good.
So you just mentioned Troy, your son playing there. Was he a fan of his dad being one of his coaches?
Probably not so much. Probably a little hard on him.
And the cool thing about your background is you were a head coach at a high school for so long, and that's where you really got to know Coach Malzahn, right?
Right. Yeah. So Coach was obviously a high school football coach as well, and so he and I got to know each other just through the high school ranks and going to clinics, and then just kind of developed our relationship. He came to Auburn, which was the high school that I coached at for 21 years, right next door to Auburn, and he came there. Our relationship just kept growing, and he offered me a job in 2017, and so I went to work there, and it was a great year. We won the SEC West, and just kind of, you know, our friendship just developed there, and our relationship, and so he's awesome to work for. Really excited about this opportunity, and him really giving me this opportunity to come here has been a blessing.
You just mentioned you were there in 2017.
Right.
You left out the part where it might have been a good season up until you played UCF.
Well, yeah, it was good if you're a UCF fan, and so if you can't beat them, join them. That's kind of what we're doing, and so that Peach Bowl game was, we knew when we were getting ready to play UCF in that Peach Bowl game that they were a special team, and then to get to come down here now and be a part of it ourselves has been really neat.
What's the one thing coaching in high school for so long that you want to take now that, since you've been in the collegiate level, but what's the one thing you want to take from the high school level that you can really implement into what you're doing now?
Well, I think it's just about the relationships with your players. I think in the college game, the thing that drew me into college was I think the players need their coaches more so because they don't have their parents with them every day. And where in high school, you know, your parents are with you every day. They're making sure you get up and go to school and all those kind of things. So there's a little bit of difference there. As far as the football goes, it's not as much different. We were very similar when I was in high school to what Coach does, especially from an offensive standpoint. But the recruiting is different. It's definitely different. And but it gives you an opportunity to build relationships and kind of pick your players. Whereas in high school, you know, you play with the guys that are most of the time that are born and raised in your city.
Well, I really appreciate it. It's not really a Strollin, it's a sitting down with Sami really for this one.
That's all right. We found some shade.
We did, yeah. We needed to take a break from the sun.
Right.
So thank you for sitting with me, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.